And let's go. What's going on, guys? Fred here, along with my co-host Shay. What's going on, Shay?
Well, after watching Raw last night, or the Slammies, whatever you want to call it, I just found a cure for insomnia.
Oh, but come on, what about these fun-filled awards that the fans definitely voted on?
Oh, definitely not rigged.
People there, people not there. This was a big deal, man. Did you see how many people were actually there that won awards?
Mm-hmm. The
Well,
least significant people were there.
we'll get into that. So, welcome to the 11th edition of the Shootcast. We are going to be reviewing the Raw that transpired on December 8th. And if you guys haven't checked it out yet, as of the time of this posting, you should be able to check out our 10th Shootcast. We broke down the CM Punk UFC signing, how he's going to do, well, at least how we think he's going to do, potential first opponents, stuff like that. So definitely check that out. And Jay, anything you wanted to cover before we jump into this?
Ready to go, man. Let's get this done.
Let's get it done. So, obviously, there was a pre-show before Raw where they gave out some less important slammies. Yeah. Any thoughts on those, or should we skip that?
No, it's nothing really too much to mention.
Well, there was a killer pre-show of Booker T, though.
Oh yeah, they seen that ponytail he was rocking or whatever the fuck it is. You don't give a damn.
He doesn't give a fuck. So, we move on. Seth Green comes on out and kicks things off, and then Miz and Mizdow, my favorite people with the best, the best gimmick in wrestling. I mean, come on.
Oh man. How could you say that with a straight face?
Well, anyways, comes out, and the nominees are listed for the This Is Awesome Moment of the Year. We then go to commercial break. We come back. Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins and J&J Security to start the match. What did you think about having some pretty high-profile guys in the opening match of the night like this?
Well, they're trying to. I don't know what they're trying to do. Obviously, they're not building up any stories, because they have to have the Slammies. But this is the go-home show, right? I mean,
TLC is
TLC.
this Sunday.
Yes, it is.
TLC
So,
and S. Don't forget the stairs.
oh, and stairs. Okay. Anyways, that's this Sunday. So what they should have been doing is building up stories to get people excited for this whatever pay-per-view. But instead of doing that, it just seemed like they had random matches just for the fuck of it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, for your go-home show, you don't want to have a filler show, but this sort of seemed like, well, at least, I give them credit for at least putting this match out, but as we'll
Yeah.
cover, this match was pretty inconsequential. So the match goes on, Dolph splashes him, hits a net breaker, elbow drop, follows with the DDT attempt. Rollins counters, tries to go for that buckle bomb that we're sort of fans of. What do you think about that buckle bomb?
I enjoy it. It's actually one of the moves that I enjoy seeing in today's product.
Dolph floats over it, hits him with a regular kick. Rollins counters, and Dolph hits the DDT for 2. We go on, and here comes J&J Security. They jump on the apron. The ref gets rid of Jamie Noble, but he does not see Mercury shove Ziggler into Rollins with the curb stomp for the win.
Just the same match we've seen 20 times.
Make this 21.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's announced that the This Is Awesome Moment of the Year goes to Sting, also known as Mike Tenay in Sting's face paint.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, well deserved.
Well deserved. Personally, I thought that the moment, as we covered before, I thought the moment went a little too long. I thought it got a little, it sort of wandered into the awkward territory where it sort of
Yes.
went from this is awesome to this is awkward. I was expecting
Yes.
those chants, but I think the fans have enough respect for Sting where they weren't going to do something like that. If it was, say, Batista and Triple H facing off, or Orton. How about Orton? Let's say that it was Orton and he wasn't exactly in his hometown like they were. I think that they would have hit him with the "This is awkward" after about, I don't know, a minute and a half of that.
Or this is bullshit.
So Sting gets the award, but Rollins heads up from the ring and starts flipping out, grabs the award away from Seth Green, and says that he is the reason, Sting that is the reason why the Authority is gone, and that he cost him the biggest win of his career, which I don't know how the Survivor Series would be the biggest win of his career, but Rollins says that he'll accept the award on Sting's behalf because Sting doesn't deserve it, and
Do
he
you think?
does.
Do you think that they're trying to build up a match between Seth Rollins and Sting?
I don't think that they'll waste Sting on a newcomer, you know? I
Mm-hmm.
think that they're going to want to put Sting in good hands, to be honest. I think that the two guys that I would put Sting in there with just for his safety, to keep him safe and to have a at least a good match, cuz Sting really just has to put on an average match and the fans will look at it as it's a masterpiece. I think they're
Yes,
going to
sir.
put him in with either the Undertaker or Triple H.
Yes.
I think both of those guys are good hands. Say what you will about Triple H's persona, but he's a good hand, and I think the Undertaker as well. I think they'll both take care of him in there.
I agree. I definitely agree.
So
Hopefully, whatever they do with this Sting match, they build up a good story and he actually shows up.
definitely. So we move on from there. Kofi Kingston and the New Day versus
Uh,
Stardust with Goldust. So we've got some tag teams in singles action. Wouldn't you? First of all, this New Day stable is a three-man tag team. Okay.
uh-huh.
What is the utility of being able to do tag team matches with them, right? So let's say that they sort of switch off who does what tag team match. What about when they win the title? If they win the title.
I mean, what they should be doing is building them up as a tag team because everyone knows that they're never going to get a push as singles competitors.
Right.
They might as well just use them as a tag team.
They
The
should
tag team
use
division needs as much as it can get.
they should have one guy as like the singles dude that uses their support, and then the other two is what comes to mind, the Wyatt family, right?
Uh-huh.
Rowan and Harper would usually tag together when it came to tag team, and then Bray Wyatt would usually be the singles guy that would use their help. I think they
I,
should go that route, but I don't know exactly if they're supposed to be faces or heels.
I think the Dust Brothers are heels.
No, no, Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
Oh, I think they're supposed to be faces.
They're
I
supposed to be
don't.
faces?
I would think so. I don't really buy their gimmick as something heelish.
All right. Well, quick match. Kofi hits the boom drop, splashes Stardust in the corner. He connects with the top rope crossbody for the win. Kofi Kingston is your winner. Any opinions on this match, or better left unsaid?
Better left unsaid.
I just want to say again on the record, Biggie, your robe is ridiculous. I know it's not your fault. I think you should speak to wardrobe and tell them that you refuse to wear that fucking thing. He kind of looks like a speed strip in Mario Kart.
Oh my God, it does, man. Holy shit.
Well, anyways, John Laurinaitis makes an appearance. He's going to present the next award. He says the people have spoken and they want people power back. He says that here are the nominees for Return of the Year. We have Hogan, Batista, The Rock, and The Ultimate Warrior. Now, obviously, I don't think Batista was going to win. I think
Nope.
that Hogan, Rock, and Warrior were strong contenders, but the way that
Yes.
they presented the Ultimate Warrior, it sort of looked like they were given the cue. This is the guy you should be voting for.
And I agree with that. I
You know,
think Ultimate Warrior deserved that. Rest in
definitely,
peace.
definitely deserved it. But like I said, it looked like the WWE was doing a little bit of hand holding there, like hey, you
Yeah.
guys should sort of do Warrior because we wanna give him this accolade,
Yeah, I
which
agree.
it's not that big a deal, but so They come back. The Ultimate Warrior does, in fact, win. They play a nice little package with his theme music. It was great. It was a good moment. So
Good.
whether it be the fans' volition or some backstage decision,
It
good
was the
on
right
them.
choice.
Good on them. Seth Rollins is backstage celebrating when he is approached by Paul Heyman. Talks about how Rollins might get by at TLC, but he won't get by Brock Lesnar. And Rollins says he's not worried about that because that Money in the Bank is going to get him that title shot. Rollins says
client.
that my guy that I'm covering for because he doesn't get paid enough to show up here.
The last time you saw him was 3 months ago.
So Rollins says that Lesnar's not going to see it coming, and neither will Heyman. And, yeah, basically, just kind of a...
The same promo he's been cutting for the past couple of months.
Right. My client's going to beat your ass.
Yes, but he's not going to show up.
Yeah. I mean, and it was interesting because Heyman was sort of close. The heel manager, the payoff usually is that they get their comeuppance, right? And, it seemed like he was going to get... What? He was up for the FU? Or what do they call it now? The AA? He was up for the AA by Cena, and then he put him down. So, I don't know. Who do you think? Do you think Heyman's ever going to get his?
Maybe. I'm not sure about that.
All right. We go on to the next match. Charlotte from NXT. Is this
Flair.
her WWE debut?
Yes, I think so.
Well, at any rate, it looks like she's going to get the call up to WWE because obviously they did highlight the fact that she was NXT, but definitely seeing her on programming is a nice surprise. And from what I can see, I don't really watch NXT that much. Maybe we should in the future, but from what I see, the internet's kind of a buzz with her.
The
For anyone
package that they played, she was doing some pretty good moves that you don't see in the WWE.
Definitely. For anyone that's not familiar, she is Ric Flair's daughter.
Woo!
And so she has a match with Natalya. Pretty standard match.
It was a watered down version of their match in NXT because they did wrestle in NXT.
Definitely. Natty goes for the sharpshooter. Charlotte reverses, goes for the figure four. Natalya then reverses, which is a little weird. A little weird to see the figure four get reversed. But not in the normal spot, right? Usually the spot is that the figure four gets flipped over and reverses the pressure. So
Yes, sir.
interesting to see that. And then, as always, on Raw, you can expect countouts, DQs, and roll-ups. And here was one of those three. Rolls up Charlotte for the win. Your winner is Natalya.
Upcoming feud.
Now, yeah, and I think that obviously, in hindsight, it does make sense that Natalya won this because obviously the NXT girl should be losing to the WWE because they're making it pretty clear that one is sort of ranked above the other, right? I mean, you have a WWE diva versus an NXT girl. The WWE diva should win. So,
What I think Charlotte is a replacement for AJ Lee when she leaves.
yeah, there has been a lot of rumors. There have been a lot of rumors about AJ Lee leaving, in addition to how her husband left. So, and obviously they're not on good terms with Punk. So I definitely can see it's in the WWE's sort of wheelhouse to kind of punish those that are associated with people they're on bad terms with.
Definitely.
So we move on. Santino Marella, fresh off of his Jingle All the Way with Larry the Cable Guy movie.
Oh my God.
Comes on out, announces the nominees for the OMG Shock of the Year Award, which is won by, drumroll please, Brock Lesnar. Or sorry, Brock Lesnar. For ending The Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania.
Definitely, I agree with that. That was a shock.
And was Undertaker there?
New.
Was Brock Lesnar there?
New.
What? He's not there to accept this prestigious award?
He won't come back till WrestleMania.
Crazy. What? He might come at WrestleMania, Royal Rumble.
Hopefully.
So Bray Wyatt comes out and cuts a promo about his chair. Dean, my chair.
Oh my God.
And
And I just want to say one thing. You know what would have been awesome if instead of Dean Ambrose breaking his chair with another chair, he would have beat fucking Bray Wyatt over the head with his own chair.
yeah, I mean that would be more buzzworthy, right? That somebody got beat up with not like a steel folding chair, but like with a fucking wooden rocking chair, you know? I don't know. So we were wondering what the fuck is the significance of this chair because Bray Wyatt was completely distraught and forlorn over the loss of this fucking chair. I mean, it's just a fucking chair. I bet you there's like 10 other ones in the prop room in the WWE headquarters, but whatever. He comes out, he says that the first time he saw her, which I believe is alluding to Sister Abigail, she was sitting under a cypress tree, and that was her chair.
Oh, gee. Oh, my gosh. You know what? I don't even know what to say about this anymore. But you'll see what I'm talking about
Oh, so
soon.
we cut to footage from Smack. Or sorry, we cut from footage of the Raw prior with Dean Ambrose smashing the rocking chair. Then Bray talks about Dean Ambrose. You took something that you shouldn't have, so I decided to take something back from you. And he hits
It's
him in the.
did something different, right? He put the chair up to his neck and then slammed him into the pole.
Definitely something different.
Ah,
We got
crazy.
Ambrose selling a damaged trachea,
Yes,
and
sir.
Bray says that, and this is interesting. This is the first that I've seen of this. Bray cuts a promo on the fans. He says that those fans are all moths drawn to his flame, and he will burn them. And he
Ooh,
says that they will bear witness that he will stand tall while Ambrose lays beaten, but he won't let
trying
them cry because Ambrose deserves it.
trying to draw some heat from the crowd.
When up, wait, an ambulance cuts him
Oh,
off.
what?
An ambulance backs up.
Is this Cesaro?
I actually my heart skipped a beat. I thought it was the return of Scott Steiner.
Oh, gee.
Big Papa Pump.
Fat asses.
Red asses. I'm gonna beat you in the fucking face with a chair.
Oh, jeez.
So a very well lit and smoky ambulance.
I mean, what the fuck was that? Seems like he was coming down from heaven or something.
I don't know. Like it was extremely lit to the fact that there was like light blasting from the two back windows. There was smoke, and I don't know. As we'll see a little bit later, I think that he might have given RVD a ride down to the show. Ambrose
Oh,
comes
man.
out, starts laughing, and unloads a bunch of weapons from the back of that ambulance, which apparently is standard issue in every ambulance. You've got a table, you've got a miniature ladder, and you've got some chairs.
You have to have the chairs.
So, comes onto the ring, starts cutting a little bit of a promo, then he tears his neck brace off. Still seems to be favoring it just a little bit. I don't know if he's trying to communicate that he's still hurt. Maybe that'll play into the tables, ladders, chairs match. But decides to, after he breaks the table, the way he threw it, he decides to grab a miniature ladder and he
Oh.
grabs a chair. He grabs two chairs, excuse me. He then tries to. So he throws the chair into the ring, which seems stupid because it basically seems like, here you go, Bray. Why don't you use this? Then he comes to try to swing it at him, and Ambrose hits him in the ribs with the ladder. Then he throws two chairs into the ring, and one of them beans Bray Wyatt in the head.
Yeah, I did. My head.
My head with the chair, Dean.
You've gone too far.
This chair stuff is getting out of hand, Dean.
Oh, man.
So hits him with a chair. He was really selling it. I think
Botch,
that I
right?
think he was hurt. I think that was definitely a botch. I don't think that he was supposed to throw a chair and get hit in the head unprotected like
Oh,
that.
my God. We're going to see this on Botchamania soon.
Hopefully we get on Botchamania, huh?
Yeah.
Matthew. So
What's up?
we go on, hits him in the head with the chair. Bray runs for it. Ambrose offers him a chair and dares him to come back. Bray leaves. That's
What
it.
the fuck is up with the miniature ladder?
The miniature ladder. Well, they have some props left over from the WLC match, so they got to use them, right? I mean, they can't just put them to waste.
And the thing is, They climb halfway up that ladder and they don't even fucking jump.
Every time they tease that someone is going to climb a ladder, someone else comes out to interrupt it.
It's
It
ridiculous.
is getting fucking ridiculous. Anyways, a Slammy winner, AJ Lee wins Diva of the Year. I personally was hoping that Paige would win it. I don't think that AJ Lee deserves Slammy of the Year because Paige has been.
Give it to someone new, and obviously, if the rumors are true, AJ's gonna be leaving, so let someone else get the shine.
That's what I'm saying. Put her over.
Yes.
Anyways, AJ comes out and says she's promised to redefine the term diva. She's definitely done it. You can be anything you want, including the longest reigning Divas champion ever.
Mm-hmm.
Says that she hopes next year Bailey, Sasha, or Paige could win the award, but right now she's not tired of being queen.
Ooh.
And she's taking back her title on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
So, seems weird. Seems weird that she would mention that next year someone else could win the title, but she's not tired of being queen. That seems as though she's sort of hinting at these rumors that we've been hearing about, sort of giving credence
You
to
know
these different.
the one thing she needs to get? An ass.
For sure. I know she sort of joked about it. I remember, I don't even know what show it was. I think I just saw a replay of it. She came out to the ring with like ass pads and fucking like fake like padding in her breasts.
Like I said, breasts. There's nothing you can do, but you can work on your ass.
She looks kind of scary skinny now.
I
I don't know.
don't like. It's same thing with Brie Bella. They look unhealthy.
Yeah. Well, Brie Bella at least enhanced herself, so maybe it might not be as noticeable.
No, no, not Nikki Brie.
Oh, Brie.
Yes.
I haven't really noticed her looking scary skinny. I don't know. I just think AJ Lee looked scary skinny, but that's just me.
All right.
Next matchup: Eric Rowan versus Luke Harper. The continuation
Nice.
of this sort of Wyatt feud bullshit.
Okay, so you got the genius because Eric Rowan's supposed to be a genius or whatever. The fucking weird ass theme music, and you got Luke Harper with the eyes.
The eyes.
God, dude.
You know,
Beard versus beard.
the battle of the weird beards.
Yes, sir.
So pretty standard match. It ends when Rowan throws the steps in the ring and hits Harper in the face with them. Harper runs for it. Rowan misses, whipping the steps at him.
They're
So,
both taller than the fucking miniature ladder.
yeah, I mean, might as well just get on their shoulders and do an elbow drop off of that, right?
Yeah.
So, winner by DQ, Eric Rowan. Moving on, we've got Adam Rose comes out and presents the LOL. What's up with all these fucking trendy acronyms? What are they? They're like, Vince McMahon's like, all right, what are the kids doing today on the internet? Let me,
I'm a hip cool guy.
yeah, let me see what's going on here. Bring in some 14-year-olds. All right, what do you guys say on the internet? All right, LOL, gotcha. All right, WTF, I see here. LMAO, all right, that might be a little too extreme. We're still in the PG era there.
Oh my gosh, yes.
The OMG, oh my goodness. So, anyways, LOL moment of the year, the moment of the year,
Moment. Key word here.
and that is won by Damian Mizdow. That's a moment. His
I thought
his entire
a gimmick.
gimmick is a moment. That's
Just
what you're
trying to
trying
put
to
him
tell me.
over. They're just trying to put him over. Fucking overrated gimmick. Fucking they suck.
These were the nominees, okay? Mr.
Okay.
T thanks his mother, which was like an internet fucking phenomenon. Mister T thanking his mother at the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Vicky Guerrero throwing Stephanie into a pool of pudding. Whatever.
Before she left.
The WLC match with Torito and Hornswoggle. Those were moments, right?
Uh-huh.
Mr. T thanking his mother. That's a moment. Vicky Guerrero tossing fucking Stephanie into a pool. That's a moment. Torito and Hornswoggle in the WLC match. That's a moment.
Yes.
Mizdow's gimmick is not a moment. It's not a moment.
It's not.
I mean, maybe it's just because I despise this gimmick and it's just
I hate it
I
too.
see everybody-
I don't think it's funny.
I see everybody that just
I feel like I'm in Bizarro World. Everyone that I talk to besides you loves this fucking gimmick. They love it. They think it's hilarious. And I'm just looking at them like, I respect your opinion, but can you please explain to me how this is funny?
Can you please explain to me how that's a moment?
Yeah, exactly. It's not a moment. It's a gimmick.
So anyways, when's the fucking moment of the year? Here comes fucking the two chuckle fucks. And Mizdow goes to accept it, but Miz grabs it instead, gives him a speech about how he's so awesome and that there's been someone that's always been there for him. The Moneymaker. They get
Yeah. JBL knows about that.
get off your soapbox. So they get I don't know. I don't know if this was supposed to happen, but they get like abruptly cut off by Rusev's theme song. And they both kind of look like what the fuck.
Yeah.
Rusev and
That was
Lana.
happening all night.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the pacing was there. Rusev and Lana come out. Lana cuts.
Yes, and let me tell you something.
Uh
Lana's ass should have won a Slammy.
oh.
Because you could put a Slammy on that.
Oh. Oh goodness. Yeah, that ass is slamming. Crickets. All right, cool. I see how it is. Anyways, Lana starts to cut a promo, talking about getting a little bit, a little more jabs at America. Jack Swagger cuts them off and says, "They have a saying here: what goes around comes around." And they broke Zeb's leg, so he's gonna snap Rusev's ankle. And Swagger runs down, but Rusev meets him on the floor. They slug it out for a little while. Swagger knocks him down, puts him in the Patriot lock. Swagger twists his leg, and for the second week in a row, the referees come out and pull Swagger off of Rusev. I don't know. I guess, this is something that we've been noticing. Even though Rusev is obviously a heel, he's the, anti-American figure. They keep booking him like a face. I mean, he's getting savagely beaten by someone that's being pulled off by referees. He's getting double teamed. He's standing up for something he believes in. It just, I don't know. The booking seems to be that of him being a face, even though he's clearly doing a heel gimmick. So maybe they don't know how to build someone other than, to make them, super strong or something. I'm not sure. So we move on. The next match, Ryback and the Usos versus Kane and Miz and Mizdow. Pretty standard. Ryback hits Kane a few times. Sunset flip. Kane picks him up, throws him in the corner. Miz applies a side headlock. Gets dumped. Goes for a suplex. Jey Uso reverses it. Mizdow obviously doing all this fucking mimicking bullshit.
Yay, let's just throw random names in a hat and fucking whatever pops out, just arrange a match.
We need to have a 3-on-3 tag match every goddamn week, alright?
Yes, especially in the go home show where you're supposed to be building up the events to lead to tables, ladders, and chairs. But no, let's just randomly fucking throw shit together.
They do a spot where Miz is trying to reason with Jimmy Uso on the inside. Ryback grabs him, hits a meat hook, and then a shell shock for the win. Winner Ryback and the Usos. Obviously, this is sort of carrying over from last week where the Miz gave a business card or whatever to his agent to Naomi, who is Jimmy Uso's wife. Yep. I was going to say girlfriend or fiance, but then I remembered. Actual wife. That's his wife. And they cut backstage. Naomi says, "I'm going to Hollywood." And he says, "If you're going to Hollywood, so am I." And she says, "What, you don't trust me?" He says, "Well, when they're involved, I don't trust them." Then she gets mad and she walks off.
What a bitch.
Next match, AJ Lee versus Summer Rae. I have very few notes for here. Summer mocks AJ and hits her before applying a headlock. AJ reverses and makes her tap to the Black Widow. Winner, AJ Lee by submission.
Less than 5 minutes.
The next Slammy winner, Team Cena versus Team Authority for Match of the Year. The nominees for this match were, let me check my notes here. Where's Match of the Year? Match of the Year, Daniel Bryan versus Batista versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship in a triple threat match at WrestleMania 30. Shield versus Evolution and Extreme Rules. Cena versus Wyatt, Last Man Standing at Payback. Team Cena versus Team Authority at Survivor Series. So, personally, I would have went with I don't know, Shield versus Evolution at Extreme Rules was pretty good. A lot of people were
Yeah,
talking about that
Daniel
match.
Bryan versus Randy Orton, and
Batista.
yeah, because what I thought was awesome was the spot where Dave Batista bombed Bryant, but it changed into RKO in the middle of the air while he's jump when he's flying,
Yep.
whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, but anyways, I just think they're trying to push this Super Ziggler.
Next, slamming up the Extreme Moment of the Year. The nominees are Brock Lesnar hitting 16 German suplexes at SummerSlam on John Cena. Kane hitting Daniel Bryan with the tombstone on the floor, the steel steps, and then the table on Raw. Chris Jericho hitting a crossbody on Bray Wyatt from the top of a steel cage on Raw. Seth Rollins curb stomping Dean Ambrose through cinder blocks on Raw. Your winner, of course, Chris Jericho hitting that crossbody off of the top of a steel cage. Not
I would have
bad.
went with Brock Lesnar
Yeah.
just because
Yeah.
16 German suplexes, that's fucking brutal.
That's
And it
hard for
was on
anybody to
John
take.
Cena of
For
all
sure.
people.
Yeah. Hard for anybody to take, to be honest with you. But look at me speaking like I know. But definitely, I took 15, and that was hard. So
Well, an
16,
aficionado of sanctioned violence should know.
quite the aficionado indeed.
Aficionado.
Moving on, the Slammy winner for Superstar of the Year, we have Brock Lesnar. Wow, a lot of nominees. 7 nominees for this one. Brock
Damn.
Lesnar, Dean Ambrose, John Cena, Seth Rollins, Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt. Che, what were you thinking what were you thinking would be the winner here on this one?
I thought it would be Dean Ambrose. And
I was thinking that too.
a new superstar, up and coming, seems to have the fan support. Been involved in a lot of major storylines throughout the show. It should be. I think it should be him. I thought.
Well, your winner, you're going to have an award for Roman Reigns.
Yeah, the fans definitely wanted that. That wasn't jerry rigged at all.
No, I mean, and of course Roman Reigns was there.
Exactly.
The
He
guy,
knew he was going to
guy
win
that's
it.
injured and appearing via satellite. This is his first big in-person, in-person promo. Which, by the way, I got to tell you, I hope. I mean, obviously, it's part of the business, right? You have to cut promos. They need to minimize this guy talking. Every time he talks, he I don't want to say denigrates. Every time he talks, it sort of hits his character a little bit each and every time.
He's not charismatic. He can't cut good promos at all.
And they gave him a terrible catchphrase. Believe that.
Bo Dallas.
Believe. Believe that. This time he delivers it. Believe.
Oh my
That.
gosh.
Got a real quiet and brief that.
You could
So-
hear the crickets.
Anyways, basically he says that this isn't the brass ring, but it's pretty damn good anyway. Saying damn, they really giving him the super Roman Reigns fucking treatment,
Yep.
huh? He can say damn.
Damn.
You're damn right. So we move on to the main event, which was pretty lackluster from the beginning. We've got John Cena versus The Big Show.
The Knockout King.
You're damn right.
Yes.
Show hits Cena several times, hits an elbow drop, chops him in the corner. Cena catches him off guard with a DDT. Kicks Show a couple times. Show headbutts him. Tries to go for the choke slam. Cena counters with a sleeper hold. Show breaks it. Cena hits some shoulder tackles. Hits a side slam. Goes for the five knuckle shuffle. Show grabs him for the choke slam, but Cena counters it. Hits the AA, but Rollins runs in, breaks up the pin. So you've got John Cena by disqualification. After that, all hell breaks loose, of course.
Another brawl.
Another brawl. All right, now, listen, Creative, what you're going to have to do here, I'm going to want a big brawl to end every single Raw, especially for the go-home show. I'm going to want to see some brawls. I mean,
Going
if you're
crazy.
not putting a goddamn brawl, what are you doing? This is TV. This is live television. They want to see brawls. So we've got Mercury and Noble and Rollins all attacking Cena. They bring in a ladder and a table. Rollins tries to hit the curb stomp off the ladder. Of course, nothing ever gets done off ladders. So, people are clutching small children's eyes when Rollins is climbing up that ladder. Ziggler runs up for the save. Eric Rowan runs out. Harper runs out. Ryback runs out. Dolph Ziggler runs out. Everybody fucking runs out. Basically, the end result, though, Rollins powerbombs Cena through a table. And that's about it. Team Authority standing tall.
Yay, and we're off to TLC.
We're off to TLC. So, like I said again, the actual CM Punk breakdown will be up. As you're hearing this, that'll be up. This will be up very soon. And then after that, we will have the TLC breakdown show. But, Che, as far as this episode, what are you thinking, man?
When's it gonna end? When are these bad shows gonna end?
Oh, man. But
the Slammies,
the Authority are gone, man.
The Slammies need to be on a separate show, maybe on the WWE network. They just it's just a whole bunch of random matches put together.
Yeah.
No storytelling, no excitement. You couldn't even tell by watching this fucking show that a pay-per-view was coming up Sunday.
Yeah, it's a calamity of fuck.
It's just, and the miniature ladders, are you fucking serious? And they won't even jump off of that.
I know.
They won't even jump off these fucking 5.5 feet ladders. This is ridiculous.
These fucking ladders are at like eye level now. I don't know.
Honestly, I challenge somebody over the age of 15. I respect everyone's opinion, but I challenge you to tell me how this is entertaining. I fucking challenge you.
Ooh, laying down the gauntlet.
Like I said, I will not shit on anyone that likes this product, but I just want to know what's going on through your head.
So, if you were to give it an out of 10 rating, Che.
Fucking 0.
Oh.
Sorry, dude. Honestly, it's ridiculous. This is getting, and I would have gave it a 2 if it was a regular show. But the reason why I give it a 0 is because this is supposed to be a go-home show. This is supposed to get people excited. This is supposed to get people get their adrenaline pumping for a pay-per-view in less than a fucking week. But no, it's just the same old bullshit.
Damn.
What about you? What do you think of this show?
I'm going to give it a 1.5 out of 10. The only reason why I'm going to give it a 1.5, we actually forgot to mention it. We had another Mick Foley, good old Saint Mick.
Oh.
And his pretty cute daughter.
Yeah, not even Lana's ass can save this show. Well, that's a damn shame.
I
said it, Rusev. I said it.
What I would have said for the LOL moment would have been Kane falling on his face.
Yeah, definitely. That was hilarious.
They definitely don't want to break kayfabe, huh?
He busted his ass hard. It's funny. It's funny when they fall. It's funny when they try to get themselves up as fast as they can after that.
He tried to get up off camera. He like crawled over a little bit so he can get up off camera. He just like fell and disappeared forever.
Like he fell into a black hole.
He fell and then went and hid under the ring.
Yeah, there was some water under there. He was thirsty.
He took the red Gatorade. All right, he's the big red machine.
Oh my God.
So, anyways, well, Kane, he can handle those concessions, right?
Oh yes, sir.
So, anyways, that's gonna do it for us. Like I said, be on the lookout for the TLC breakdown, which will be up shortly after this one. And as always, thanks for tuning in.
You can find me at Twitter on Twitter at RetrospectivePC. Where can we find you at, Fred?
You can find me. I have 2 different Twitter accounts for 2 different uses. One of them would be at TIHYDP. That is an acronym for This Is How You Don't Play. And you can find me for just MMA and only MMA at the appropriately titled at Always MMA. So if that's your thing, you can catch me there. Otherwise, my general Twitter at TIHYDP.
All right, y'all.
So thanks again.
We will see you
on the flip side.
On the flip side.
Peace.
Peace.